Hurricane Helene is clearly not getting talked about enough, so we're going to talk about it. So, Hurricane Helene hit land as a Category 4 storm along the Florida coast on Thursday, September 26, and made its way up through Georgia, Alabama, the Carolinas, and Virginia, tearing through towns and cities, leaving torrential destruction in its path. Kamala Harris has made an appearance to speak on the disaster relief available to those that are affected by Hurricane Helene that they must apply for, although many are saying they're struggling to get help from FEMA and they're being denied.
Federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750.
I just want everyone to know that we are displaced due to Hurricane Helene from Western North Carolina. We cannot go home. We have no power, no food, no water, no nothing. We applied for FEMA. Myself and my sister applied. My sister applied first. She got denied. I said, okay, let me try. I applied. We got denied.
And what has been your experience? Because there's been a lot of outrage and a lot of questions about the federal government's response. With you being here on the ground and in the air, what has been your takeaway from how they've handled this disaster?
Well, there is a complete and utter lack of federal government response.
Kamala, how them people supposed to apply for them benefits and apply for that $750 if they ain't got no internet? Kamala, they lost everything. Their houses is gone, their cars is gone, their jobs is gone. The buildings ain't there no more.
If you are outside of Western North Carolina and you are wondering if you should be helping, the answer is yes. I have lived in Western North Carolina since 1996, and the situation is far worse than what is on the news. There is a huge need for support. There's a huge delay on supplies. Personally, I think that was a total failure. You can help by donating to local organizations on the Asheville R subreddit. It's like Reddit./r/Asheville. You can donate to Valley Hope Church. You can donate to, in Swannanoa, North Carolina, you can donate to Total Flight Solutions. You can donate really anywhere. Supplies are rolling in, but people need money. Our community is never going to recover from this. Even when things are rebuilt, families are never going to recover from this. Mothers are never going to recover from this. Hundreds of children were swept out of their mother's arms. We had no warning. People are dying of dehydration and starvation on mountaintops where no one can access them. You can't compare natural disasters because people always die and it's always devastating. But the topography of Asheville makes this situation extremely precarious and extremely time sensitive.
So if you did not catch that, I might have to play that for you again.
Hundreds of children were swept out of their mother's arms. The Hurricane Helene disaster in Western North Carolina was 1 week ago today. I'm talking to people at the Yancey County Fire Departments, and this is firsthand information and includes quotes. I'm going to try to say it in the calmest way I can because it's really difficult for me to read this on the note that I wrote down. There are 4 reefer trucks full of dead bodies.
Continue to say this until people get it. What's happening in Western North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia is not the same thing as a hurricane hitting Florida. This is in the freaking mountains. They had no warning. They had no idea this was going to happen.
Picnic table, but there's no space to walk across this raging river. Look at these big ass objects just flying through the... Tell me this, like... Like really stop. We are stranded here. We're stranded here.
So in case you were unaware of the absolute torrential destruction left in the wake of Hurricane Helene, there you have it, because it is devastatingly underreported in the news, and I don't really understand why.